Hey there, welcome back to another practical problem-solving video. Today I'm going to share methods to solve one of the most common struggles people face, not being able to stick to an exercise routine. If you've ever started working out with great enthusiasm only to find yourself back on the couch within 2 weeks, this video is definitely for you. Are you struggling with things like this? Maybe you bought a gym membership that you haven't used in months. Perhaps you set your alarm for a morning run but hit snooze every single time. Or you might have exercise equipment gathering dust in the corner of your room. Maybe you've tried countless workout apps and programs but nothing seems to stick beyond the first week. Many people have the same concerns. In fact, research shows that most people abandon their exercise plans within the first month of starting. But here's the exciting part. The methods I'm sharing today might be helpful because they're completely different from traditional approaches. Instead of forcing yourself through hour-long workouts or complicated routines, we're going to use something called exercise snacking and habit stacking. These techniques are based on the latest research from behavioral psychology and have helped millions of people finally make exercise a permanent part of their lives. The best part? You can start with just 20 seconds at a time. Let me explain why traditional exercise approaches often fail. First, our brains resist new routines because they require conscious effort and decision-making energy. Every time you have to decide whether to exercise or not, you're depleting your willpower reserves. By the end of a long day, you simply don't have enough mental energy left to force yourself to work out. This isn't a character flaw, it's how our brains are wired to conserve energy. The second major issue is that most people start too big. They attempt hour-long workouts or commit to going to the gym 5 days a week when they haven't exercised in years. This is like trying to run a marathon without training. Your body and mind simply aren't prepared for such a dramatic change. When the initial motivation wears off after a few days, the routine becomes unsustainable. The third problem is the absence of environmental cues and triggers. Without specific prompts in your environment, exercise remains something you have to remember to do rather than an automatic behavior. It stays on your to-do list as a chore instead of becoming as natural as brushing your teeth. This was actually the cause of why so many well-intentioned exercise plans fail. Now let's dive into the practical methods that actually work. The first solution is what I call the exercise snacking method. This is incredibly simple but amazingly effective. What you do is set phone reminders for 3 times throughout your day, maybe at 10 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 6 in the evening. When that reminder goes off, you immediately do a micro workout lasting just 20 seconds to 2 minutes. This could be 20 seconds of jumping jacks, a quick set of squats, or even just marching in place with high knees. The key is to start ridiculously small, so small that it feels almost silly. 20 seconds is nothing, right? But here's what happens. Your brain doesn't resist because it's such a tiny commitment. You can do jumping jacks in your work clothes, in your office, even in your bedroom. After a week of doing this 3 times a day, something magical happens. You start to crave that little energy boost. Your body begins to expect it. After a month, it becomes as automatic as checking your phone when you hear a notification. Many people who use this method report that after starting with 20-second bursts, they naturally extend to 1 or 2 minutes because it feels so good. The second powerful technique is habit stacking. This leverages something you're already doing every single day without fail. Think about it. You brush your teeth every day, you make coffee or tea, you check your phone first thing in the morning. These are habits so ingrained that you do them without thinking. Now we're going to attach exercise to these existing habits. Here's exactly how to do it. Identify 3 daily habits you never skip. For most people, this might be brushing teeth, making morning coffee, and checking social media. Now attach 1 simple exercise to each habit. While your coffee brews, do squats, start with just 5. While brushing your teeth, do calf raises. After checking your phone in the morning, do 5 push-ups against the wall. The beauty of this system is that you don't need to remember to exercise, your existing habit becomes the trigger. Research shows that people who use habit stacking are significantly more likely to maintain their exercise routine because it requires zero additional willpower. After just 1 week, you'll find yourself automatically doing squats when you press the coffee button. It's like your body goes on autopilot. The third solution is the environmental trigger system. This is about making exercise unavoidable by strategically placing visual cues in your environment. Before you go to bed tonight, place your workout clothes on your nightstand, not folded in a drawer, but right there where you'll see them first thing. Put a resistance band on your office chair so you have to move it to sit down. Leave a yoga mat unrolled in your living room instead of stored away. These visual triggers work because they eliminate the friction of starting. When you see your workout clothes first thing in the morning, putting them on requires less mental energy than deciding not to. Studies show that people who use environmental triggers exercise 50% more often than those who don't. One person shared that simply leaving their running shoes by the door led to them running 3 times a week when they hadn't exercised in years. The key is making your exercise tools more visible and accessible than your TV remote or phone. Let me share another incredibly effective approach, the 2-minute rule combined with flexibility. Instead of committing to specific workout times that you might miss due to meetings or unexpected events, commit to a minimum dose. Tell yourself you'll do at least 2 minutes of movement every day, but you can do it whenever works best. This flexibility is crucial because research shows that people with flexible exercise timing are far more likely to maintain their routines long-term than those with rigid schedules. Here's a practical example. Maybe Monday you do your 2 minutes of squats in the morning. Tuesday you're rushed, so you do lunges while waiting for lunch to heat up. Wednesday you take a 2-minute walk around the office after a stressful meeting. The specific exercise and timing don't matter. What matters is maintaining the daily streak. This builds what psychologists call self-efficacy, proof to yourself that you're someone who exercises every day. The 5th technique is what I call immediate reward hacking. While long-term exercisers enjoy benefits like better sleep and more energy, beginners need immediate gratification to build the habit. So here's what you do. Create an instant reward system. After each micro-workout, do something you enjoy for 30 seconds, check social media, eat a small piece of dark chocolate, or listen to your favorite song. Your brain starts associating exercise with immediate pleasure rather than discomfort. You can also track your streak visually. Put a calendar on your wall and mark a big X every day you complete your minimum exercise. Seeing that chain of X's grows surprisingly motivating. Many people report that not breaking their streak becomes more important than the exercise itself. One person told me they did jumping jacks in an airport bathroom just to maintain their 100-day streak. The final method is something called micro-progression. This is crucial for long-term success. Start with the absolute minimum, maybe 5 squats while your coffee brews. Next week, do 6. The week after, 7. This tiny progression is so gradual that your body and mind barely notice the increase, but after 3 months, you're doing 25 squats without even thinking about it. The same person who struggled to do 5 push-ups against the wall is now doing 20 regular push-ups on the floor. Let me summarize what we discussed today. First, start with 20-second exercise bursts 3 times daily using phone reminders. Next, stack exercises onto existing habits like making coffee or brushing teeth. Then, place workout clothes and equipment as visible environmental triggers. Additionally, maintain flexibility in timing while committing to a daily minimum. Also, create immediate rewards after each micro-workout to build positive associations. Finally, progress gradually by adding just 1 representative per week to avoid overwhelming yourself. The most important thing is to start ridiculously small. Please don't try to implement all 6 methods at once. Pick just one. I recommend starting with exercise snacking because it's the simplest. After watching this video, please try setting one reminder on your phone for 20 seconds of movement. It only takes 20 seconds, so try it right now while you're thinking about it. You might feel changes within a week, and after a month, you'll wonder how you ever lived without regular movement. It's okay if it's not perfect at first. You might miss a day or forget a session. That's completely normal. Continuing little by little is what matters. The goal isn't to become a fitness influencer overnight. It's simply to move your body a little bit every day until it becomes as natural as breathing. Small actions compound into massive changes over time. If today's content was helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps others find these practical solutions. If you want to know more science-backed methods for solving everyday problems, please subscribe to the channel. Let's solve problems together and make positive changes one tiny step at a time. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and remember, your exercise journey starts with just 20 seconds.